every country, region, every patent office has their own requirements in terms of language. So if you're filing direct in those countries, oftentimes it needs to be in the language of that office. Now, there are certain timelines. Some places can vary, like maybe you can file in English to start and they'll give you some time to get it translated. With tight deadlines, it's something that we need to be thinking about as filers in different countries, because if you're coming up on that 1-year deadline and you're a couple days out and now you decide you want to file in China, well, getting that translation done on a 100-page document in a day, that can be problematic. And in addition, you can imagine having a bad translation or having an inaccurate translation can be quite troublesome. An examiner looks at it and says, well, you say here that A plus B plus C equals D. We say, no, that's a bad translation. What we meant was this. And they say, well, that's not what you said, though. So it's always a concern to make sure we have accurate translations and are accurately describing our invention, because one little word flip can really sink you.
Yeah, it's real interesting when we've done translation at Rapport International for patents. A patent is inherently something new. And so translating the name or the process, we frequently have to go back and ask, do you want it kept in English or the native language? Do you want us to come up with a translation that you can then test? Or do you want to put some other descriptor in there with translation? So that's part of the holistic strategic consideration.
Yeah, it can be hard because by nature, when you're writing an application, you're allowed to define words or even come up with new words as long as you define it and say, well, we use this word, we mean this. But that doesn't have to be a real word. It could be something you just come up with as a term to describe something. And then how do you translate that into a not real word into a different language?
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it, or you can keep watching. And don't miss out on new posts by subscribing to our channel. And if you want to talk to Rapport International about all your translation and interpretation needs, or about growing your business into new markets, use the link below for a free 30-minute consultation.